Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic in the valleys of...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All done?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Lid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old day. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well,
Possibly. You wouldn't have...
opus. That girl's as tone deaf as... unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing to... It surprised us all. Not least her dad. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden some...
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix...
No, I mean... There.
You fixed Sid in more than... Yeah. New music.
No.
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you, Sid showed it to me once and said it was... Let's just hope it's the stuff shit.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make...
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye.
Actually, yes.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies.
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to...
Though I may be sometimes.
Then at least...
And if that fails, trust that.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get... back.
All right, Blackthorn told. Speaking of which...
Worried about him.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but... I saved this posh knob while I was at... So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work, and... Seeing as how Blackthorn...
Well,
Cheers.
I'll be sure to pay him.
All right, I'll meet you...
She can't kick this up. Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I know better than... Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication.
I will. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone it won't be much longer. The crystals, if I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them...
How would tears help?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
You wouldn't. There must be something.
Sometimes an easy death is the great... You do well to remember that.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be... I can make the draft if you can...
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it, as I'll make sure the other ingredient...
Thank you, Clyde.
Bloody hell.
That remains. August tells me that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no. If it weren't the ring, and it...
It was the ring. It brought back some unhappy memories.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my... That ring he flashed was... We apprenticed together.
You've never mentioned it.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I had the ring brought it all back. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought.
So it was a nice ring.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed. The fact is...
So what? You're an arm...
I'm the Hideaway's master. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village fort. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my sword, as far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put... because the...
Well, why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it'd be too...
Then just this once, swallow your pride and focus all your keeping the curse breakers armed. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't...
What'd you say, Blackthorn? And it's not like you'll be...
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon
In Dravost, my old village.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? Meet us and I'll make sure Blackthorn...
Good luck with that. Good girl. Run like the wind. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Lord Rossfield.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Time to fight. This might take a while. You deserve a rest. Kicked out already?
No.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you...
That's what I'm trying to do, you little... Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see.
What the hell are you?
Well, it was meant to be. I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now...
All right, just...
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch.
Go on, then.
There's not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on it. Clive, you're good with people.
Hey, you ain't back.
There's a river of bad blood between me. But if someone can...
All right.
I appreciate he'll be near the forge on the hill.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
But if we can't find the forges, how we...
Would you like to see my wares? Go safely now.
Mama?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt.
Pardon the intrusion.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you...
He's traveled along. He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you...
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nuts. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges.
I'm a busy man, as you can see. So, and if that prick knows exactly, he's not wanted here.
All right.
Let me guess.
As a personal favor...
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk, and the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravos prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive, Dravos won't last long with that, so... the way I see it.
Hold on, Black. Sid made those things for us. And you'd be throwing...
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to free... freeing Valisthea from the prison of the crystals. Dravos will show the world that. Wouldn't you agree?
Of course. It's like it.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be... And I've got a job for you too, Clive. If I need leather for the bellows and nothing else, was luckily for us. Sell a man.
Time for a spot. Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Be safe.
Dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bells.
What's this all about then?
Any trouble?
Nothing I could...
Right then. Time that everyone pulls their weight. We'll be...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work.
You know what this means?
Sorry about earlier. That thing you built us, you saved up.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After that there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire. Our secret... I've always envied, since the day I became chief. There's no amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that. But is it any wonder?
The cinders would mean more come...
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. Especially when they involve two... But what matters is... Black...
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his Cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek,
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
Thank goodness you're back. Tired.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but a single dose dulls even the most agonizing. It may be a gentle way. I wish there was another one.
How are you feeling?
Light. Mid-here. Drift.
Good.
Thank you, Daya. I'm...
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive?
Oh.
The man you helped today was mine back in the Southern Isles. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. And
An art we would be lost.
tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world.
And a kindness Sid would...
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before... I've no tears. I've seen too many of my friends. Something, and we need...
And we will.
I hope...
How may I help you today, Club? You earned this. Come again. I have more for you.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
said that ship was fast!
Once you get going, well, that takes time. So if you fancy giving us a push, you lay the old sack of dice.
Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer?
Don't let the clappers, you curse. We don't okay, and I'll stand if I'm going first.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
For another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Neji's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one! Tighter!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it! Let's do the lot! Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it! Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, 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 oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that,
Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grego's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her. Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
It's at last. I'm going to die. Butcher's blade. I need to hurry.
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Get him!
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Lethos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. As a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your shields. Too slow. Thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back! I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Then maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We'll find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mead says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
stew's over and out peppy on that and all.
So what do I owe the honour? So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?